I need you to stop being sensitive all the time and taking pictures of random women that because it's weird.
It's not weird.
How is that not weird? Listeners, tell me if this is weird. Taking pictures of someone who is just living their life,
They look
and
damn good. I want to.
they're women. This is why women
Well,
are afraid of men because of you.
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm
Hey,
just acknowledging that they look great.
you take pictures of them when they're not looking. I hope we
Yeah,
get
but I
fucking
delete
caught
them.
one day.
I should be like, hey, you look damn good. That's all. Shit.
Like, hey, I'm going to take a picture of you, and then I'm going to send it to my group chat.
And then I'm gonna delete it.
That's weird.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah, because you're a
If
fucking
anything,
weirdo.
it's a compliment.
Right. Tell it to all the other stalkers.
I'd be more worried if I didn't take a picture of them
That's not going to hold up in court.
because they'd probably think I'm gay, which I'm not.
That's not the problem. You are gay.
I'm just not, pal.
Anyway, listeners, welcome. I think this is episode 65. I have fucking no idea anymore. And
We're on a roll. We can't top last week.
we can start this off with a moment of silence for Tony Todd. He passed away. If you guys don't know
Legend.
who Tony Todd was, he plays Candyman. The first Candyman at least, and then he was also
The only one that matters. He's in Final Destination as well.
and Final Destination, and a bunch
Some
of
other
other stuff.
stuff.
Sure. But I mostly know him because of Venom. And
That's
the
unreal.
Candyman. How's that unreal?
What are they gonna do for Venom now?
He's dead.
Not in the game.
He died. You watched him die.
Yeah, but he could always come back.
He's not gonna come back.
He's also getting his own game.
Maybe.
No, it's confirmed. It was in the leaks.
Yeah, but those could be lies. Why would he get a game that fast?
It's gonna take place before Spider-Man 2.
And you're just believing these leaks.
Well, it leaked with all the other shit, like the Wolverine, the X-Men game, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then Insomniac got leaked.
That was. I only saw Wolverine stuff when that got leaked.
Yeah, the Venom game was. I forgot what they called it. It's like Venom Lethal Protector or something like that.
Well, I guess we'll see if it happens. But yeah, we gotta do the moment of silence for Tony Todd. I don't know how he died. I just know he did. But I guess it doesn't matter. But moment of silence for Mr. Tony Todd. All right.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
Legend.
Tony. And I guess we can get this out of the way real quick. The election was over. The last episode we recorded was the day of the election,
Right.
and then obviously now it is finished. And depending on who you wanted to win, I guess you may be happy or not. But Donald Trump did win. 321 to 226. Let me confirm that's the actual ending. 312 to 326 to 226. Completely.
That's crazy. Landslide.
Yeah.
Landslide victory.
And yeah, so I guess I didn't vote. I'm pretty sure you also didn't. But
No, I thought about it, but I was like, I already know. I have a feeling he was gonna win anyway, so my vote wouldn't have mattered. It would have just solidified it more. But
he won
I
the
don't think it mattered.
electoral college vote, and he won the popular vote. And then the Republicans also won the Senate, the House, and the governor.
I am the Senate.
So the Republicans won everything. No.
It'll be crazy to see what happens, but hopefully stuff will get better. I mean, whatever. Whoever's listening, don't get all butthurt because
People
Trump
will get
won.
butthurt. They're gonna.
I just, yeah, things were a little bit better when he was running.
Oh yeah, we weren't all. We didn't make
People
up,
seem to forget that. They just keep looking at the bad stuff.
and we weren't fucking saying men were women and women are men. That started like it
It's
was like. I mean, people were obviously doing it before that, but it got like out of control in 2020 to now.
it was bad, bad, real bad. It's even infected the gaming industry.
Yeah. But Kamala sent out I don't know if it was her specific, but an email went out to her supporters asking for a recount. We'll see if that actually happens, but she'll probably still
Sounds
lose.
like what they did. Sounds like what they did to Donald Trump last time.
Hmm. And also Democrats or mostly the woke women saying or telling people to shoot Trump supporters on site.
Fucking insane.
And they say the Republicans are psychos. Just remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, we're not getting into politics. I don't give a fuck.
It's crazy how they are willing to say that they want to kill people just because they're so pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually wild. You're great people. Those are the people they wanted to run the country, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
And that's all the stuff I have for the election. I don't know. He said some things of what he's gonna do. Like he's not gonna let little kids get gender surgery anymore. He's gonna take that away, which should have never been a thing. It's so fucked. And what else? Something about you can't actually like say if you're a man, you have to be a man or something. I don't. There's Twitter videos if anybody
What?
wants to see it.
I don't understand this world. Stay inside, people. Stay inside. Stay inside for as long as you can. It's dangerous out there.
Speaking of going out there, I that's all I have for that. Actually, before we get to the DoorDash stuff, you had your little chicken nugget story.
Yeah, for anybody that didn't watch my vlog or whatever, or doesn't know the story, I told Nexus they had the dollar chicken nuggets in the app for McDonald's the other day, and I'm like, I'm finna get these. 'Cause I haven't had chicken nuggets in a long time, and I was craving them at that point. It was just a nightmare. It was a chicken nugget nightmare. It was the worst, probably the worst thing I've experienced with fast food. Anyway, Nexus got his nuggets before I did. I was like, I decided to go since I still had a lot of time before they were even serving lunch. So I was like, oh, I'll just drive all the way, halfway home and then stop at the one off the freeway. So I did that. And it's 10:30. Oh, it was almost 10:30 ish. I'm waiting there in the curbside. We're trying to refresh the app, and I'm like, I want my fucking nuggets, man. We kept refreshing it. Eventually, lunch hit, but the location that I was at said it was serving lunch on the app, so it still wouldn't let me add it to the cart to do the curbside. It says it's not available at this time. So like, what the fuck? It says it's lunch. So I pulled up the restaurant code on the app, went to the drive-through. I should have just went inside, but I went to the drive-through because at that time I thought it was empty until I turned the corner. Um, and I get to the speaker, and I was like, she's like, "You gonna be using the Momo app today?" I'm like, "Yes." And then I was just like, "Yeah, it's for the 10-piece, 2 sweet and sours, thank you." She's like, "Oh, we're not serving lunch yet." I'm like, "What?" It says in the app you guys are serving lunch. She's like, hold on, let me check. Like, no, we're still serving breakfast till 11. And I'm like, okay. I was like, yeah, but the app says you're serving lunch. Even if I wanted to use a deal for breakfast, I can't because your restaurant's saying that it's serving lunch. She's like, oh, I'm sorry about that. I don't. She's like, yeah, but yeah, we're only serving breakfast still till 11. And I'm just like, okay then. So I drove and I had to wait in the fucking line because I couldn't back out. I was boxed in, and then eventually I was able to leave. And I'm in the meantime I'm sending Nexus snaps about how frustrated I was about about all this Nugget shit. So the next location I went to was fucking closed. Like it was just closed completely. I don't know if they were remodeling it or it was just closed down completely. It was all fenced off. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So then I sent him another video about that. And I'm like, all right. I turned the corner. I'm like, all right, I know where I'm at. You know, I'm just gonna head home. The next McDonald's, I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. So I went there. The same thing. They weren't serving lunch. They weren't serving lunch until 11. So I was just like, I parked, and I'm like, okay, it's letting me place the order. So I placed the order. For some reason, the fucking app didn't place the order at that location I was at. It placed it at some random ass McDonald's. I don't even know where I was at. And I was so fucking pissed. I said, fuck these nuggets. I'm going home. Because at that point, I couldn't cancel. You can't cancel it and you can't get the deal back because you already used it. So I'm like, I'm fucked. So I went home. Long story short, I ended up getting the nuggets on the way to work that day. And they were just fucking amazing. But it was the worst day. That Saturday was the worst Saturday. Just the worst day I had. I got hacked on PayPal for 135. My capture card was fucking bugging out when I started stream. I went Hulk on that ass.
Yep.
Uh, everything was just going wrong. It was like the one thing after another after another. Long story short, we did get the nuggets, and they were amazing.
With barbecue
They were
sauce.
just no with sweet and sour. That's the only sauce
I
to
didn't
eat
get
them
my
with.
sauce when I asked for it, so.
You didn't get sauce, or they didn't give it to you.
Well, I asked for sauce, but they didn't give it to me.
That's fucked up.
It's fine.
That should be a federal offense.
But the nuggets are available till the 24th, I think, for that deal.
Yeah, you can use it once per day, and yeah, it's well, I guess it depends on the location because the other location I actually stopped to get them Sunday night, and it popped up on the app, and then they disappeared. So I guess that location wasn't doing it. So luckily, I had a free 6-piece, and so I just got that. I said, "Fuck it." So I just got that, and then yeah, use my rewards for that. I almost got them today, but I was like, all right, this is getting out of control. I can't be eating this all the time. So,
Yeah, I don't know why your
but
lunch is at 11. Mine's at 10:30.
well, it's just I guess it's that city because the one right here by the crib serves lunch at 10:30. So I don't fucking understand. It was I should have just went there because that's where I ended up passing anyway on the way home. But I tried to be slick and get something sooner so I didn't have to stop again. It didn't work out. We did get the nuggets. We secured the nuggets though. We secured the nuggets.
Is Mickey D's even open on the 24th? It's Thanksgiving.
Uh,
I think they're open for a
I
little
think
bit.
I think they're open for a little bit. I think they close early.
If anyone wants some Thanksgiving nugs for $1, it's the last day. It's a 10-piece.
Actually, I don't know. I know them and Jack in the Box are open. I think a lot of places stay open because not everyone celebrates Thanksgiving or has people to celebrate it with. So I'm pretty sure that they stay open for a good amount of the day. At least that's what I think. I think so. I think places like Wendy's and them close early. But
Yeah, when I got my nuggets, I just got them first try. Easy.
yeah,
No hassles.
he got his nuggets and finished them before I was able to even go to the second location. I think. Yeah, I
Just,
drove around all the town looking for these fucking nuggets, and it's like trying to find the golden ticket from Willy Wonka.
I feel like he got his ticket faster.
He did randomly, just random ass chocolate bar. I couldn't even get nuggets from 3 locations. Unreal. Just unreal.
And he yelled at the people in the window. That's crazy.
I did.
Over some
I did.
nuggets.
I was getting mad. I was just wanted some nuggets, bro. It was bad.
Well, that's the nugget story, ladies and gentlemen. So just know, 24th is the last day for these nuggets. So as of this episode, there's 12 more days. So by the time you hear this, it's less time, obviously, but get the
Right.
nuggets.
Get your nuggets in while they're $1.
Honestly, just spam dollar nuggets every single day.
Yeah, you could. As long as that location is doing that coupon. Fucking great deal. These things are like $5 by themselves. 20-piece used to be $5.
There's I think they have a 20-piece deal right now for 10, and you get fries. Like it's like it's like a 20-piece, and you get 2 fries.
Damn.
That's not in the
That's
app
something I
though.
would have got.
It was just it was just in the restaurant on the wall.
Yeah, because they don't. The 20-piece was never a meal, and I didn't know that. They're like, it's never been a meal. And I was like, what? Like, yeah, you have to get the fries separate and the drink separate.
Well, I guess
I
really
think
it's just nuggets. You could do any amount of nuggets, I guess. Really,
yeah, but the 10-piece is a meal. So it doesn't make any sense.
so you could say, "Can I
And
get
the
100
four,
piece?" And they would do it.
well, I think that's still a thing.
You could say, "Can I get 1,000 piece?"
No, there's got to be some cap.
You could definitely get 1,000.
Oh, yeah, but
And it probably won't
hey,
even take that long.
probably not. I mean, considering that they have them all ready to go, they just throw them in the microwave or whatever they are.
I think they get fried, but
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I watched the videos.
speaking of McDonald's, I've been door dashing for like 4 hours. Not every single day. I've done it. I didn't do it on Sunday or Monday. I did.
How much money have you made altogether?
Well, I've done it in the past as well. I did it once, like a year and a half ago. So that won't count that. But
Talking about just the last few days.
oh, this right here. I made my first 2 trips. I did 147.93, and then today
Damn.
I only did an hour 40, which is fucking bullshit. And then I made 25 this morning. I got fucked. So fucked. I got like, if I was in prison, that was a prison fucking. Like, that was fucked up. That was some bullshit.
It's happened to me before.
An hour and 40, I did 3 orders.
Terrible. I've been there. That's why I
But
said, fuck this. I'm going home.
my on time or early percentage went up. Oh my
Like
gosh.
to pick up the food or to deliver it.
To deliver it, which that's a dumbass fucking rating because I can't control what the traffic's gonna do to me because it sets the path because the app obviously it tells you like directions and everything and it gives you the best possible route. And then if I can't get
Yeah,
there in time, it's not my fault. And then if you get your percentage gets to a certain point, it can punish you. Someone gave
that's
me a
bullshit.
4 star. I don't know what the fuck I did. It's probably because I took forever. Honestly, the that last order I did was in a city like 30 minutes away from the place. If she would have, if the fucking bitch that ordered that shit would have ordered it from the Mickey D's that's next to me, it would have taken like 12 minutes to get to her. People, if you're gonna order on a fucking app, see where you're picking, because sometimes the app picks a place that's so far away for no reason. It's surprising that it even let her order from that Mickey D's.
Yeah, I don't understand
Because the
that.
one that's right next to me is like 15 minutes closer. But
That happened to me. That happened to me one time where I mean, it wasn't a big deal, but it was. but the one time I had to deliver to a school, I had no idea where the fuck to go. Um, but they made
What?
me stop at the one close to the crib, but there was a McDonald's right across the street. She could have fucking walked there. It was literally across the street.
They just
I
need
mean, I'm not
someone to get it
complaining,
from.
but pretty much. I was like, why didn't you just order at that one? I had to drive all the way the fuck to a different one.
You could have just ordered from that one, and I still would have delivered it. Because, I mean, that's a fast order. Get another one right after it. But I don't know.
I mean, unless it's a thing. Like if she were to order from that one, I would probably wouldn't have gotten any money out of it. So maybe that was it.
Maybe it depends. I guess at that point, it's how much the tip is.
Anyway, Nexus and I have been talking some business about this. Unfortunately, I can't do any of it because it is all waitlisted out here. Every single one is waitlisted. And I've had an account before, at least with Uber Eats and Postmates. I haven't tried Postmates yet, but they suck.
Honestly, I think the only
Uber
reason
Eats
I'm able
sucks
to do
too.
it is because I did it so long ago once. So I'm already like in it. Because there's a lot of
Yep.
dashers here too. I mean,
Yeah,
it's pretty easy as long as you follow the rules or what they
yeah.
asked you to do, and then can't really fuck it up. Even
So
though
yeah, like I've been
the app like tells you to make sure like some places they like put the drinks in the bag, again like a cup holder thing, and it tells you to make sure everything's there. It's like I can't look in the bag. So if this customer gets mad, it's now my fault. But I can't see what's in this bag. I have to trust that they put everything in here. I had a Starbucks order, which Starbucks in the fucking morning is a nightmare. But
it's
they
like
they
30 minutes.
I went inside. It wasn't bad. It's just but this order was at night, so there was no one there. But they ordered 2 coffees, and one of them was missing. And I told them, hey, one of these coffees is missing. The Starbucks, this what they on their end, she only ordered one, but on my end, she ordered 2. But luckily, I saw it, and then they made the other one. But
Hmm.
so, you guys got to make
Would
sure.
you would you have bought that order for her so she can get her full order if they
Fuck
didn't
no,
do it? Okay.
I'm not paying for that shit. I mean, you do get DoorDash lets you gives you a gives you the DoorDash like red card. Only, I mean, I have one. I don't do that kind of orders. That's if people like want you like grocery shop for them. I don't do that. That would take way too long. But there's options to pay for them, but you have to use that. There's also options for them to do cash payments, which I've never done. It's never come up yet. But what they do is you just keep the cash and then they'll take like a piece out of your payment or something. I don't know how it works, but it works out somehow. But I think the only negative is getting gas a lot. But I've come up with this system where I should only have to get gas like every like 3 sessions. I use about $10 worth of gas every time. When I use about $10 worth of gas every 4 hours,
Pretty good.
unless I have to go to fucking Redmond again. Then that will fuck me. Which I haven't looked at, but I'm gonna see if I can not have to go to that area. Because even when I did it the other day for the first time again, I had to go all the way to Redmond again. They ordered from a coffee shop in Bend, and then had to be delivered to Redmond. I swear, if they got mad because their shit was cold, that's on you. You ordered coffee in a different city.
All right. Doesn't make any sense.
Like, I don't even know why the app is even letting you order from a different city. Because I had their coffee for like 15 minutes. I don't know if I got cold or not. And then that last order I just did, that was Mickey D's. Her breakfast 100% was probably ice cold.
I hope it was.
I hope it was too, because I had to drive to it was a golf course too. It's one of those bougie ass golf courses. and I had to stop at a
Hey,
it's like 4 miles. Well, it's like 30 minutes to get to the actual like entrance to it, and then the road to get to the actual golf course is 4 miles long. Then you get to it, and you have to go to a gate, tell them you're delivering some bullshit. Then he had to tell me where the fucking country club was to actually find this bitch. Then I had to drive like another mile to get to this place, and then I got to it. And then the app takes you to a house because there's people that actually live on this course. But she was like a employee, and then I get to it, and then she's there. She just takes it. I just said, "Here you go." Boom. That was it. I hope it was cold. If you're listening to this, I hope your shit was cold, because fuck you. I mean, it's not even your fault, but why did you order from that one? Because she
exactly.
probably didn't order from that one specifically. She probably just opened the app and ordered it, and then it chose that one. Because it will just choose one. I feel like the app doesn't count the actual roads. It's just saying, oh, because if I went from that Mickey D's and I drove through the fucking woods, yeah, I could probably get there in like 10 minutes. But I can't do that.
Some bullshit,
Yeah.
honestly.
Other than the 2 orders that made me go to a different city, everything else has been fine. I will say, though, if you're not on the hourly one is honestly insane. You make significantly more money. Because the way that works is, so at least my area, it's $13.75 guaranteed an hour. And then on top of the tip. So every order, you'll get the tip and then a chunk of that $13.75 up until the point where you get the entire $13.75. So anything after that is extra.
Damn.
But I was doing like 22 or something, 25 an hour on the day I made $80. But if you're doing the where you're just straight up tips and then part of the order, that one is fucked because if people don't tip, you're only gonna get like $2 for the order. What the bad part about that is if you refuse orders, it negatively affects you. So you really can't say no to any orders. So if you accept a $2 order, well, there's 15 minutes to 20 minutes or something that's going to take me to finish this, and you basically just wasted time. But the hourly one,
Right,
at least you're
right.
guaranteed to make. You're gonna be making money. So I tried to get on.
Interesting.
I did the hourly one this morning too, for a little bit.
What you did.
It's a little annoying because only I think I don't. It doesn't tell you this, but I think only a certain amount of people can actually be doing that at once. Because at some points it'll tell you that's not available, and then if you wait a little bit, it'll become available again. So I don't know how that works, but I think it's only a certain amount of people can be doing the hourly at a time. Probably
That
because how much
sucks.
better it is. But if you start, because what I was gonna do is I was gonna start at about 5 to 6 a.m. every time I do it, and then you're pretty much almost guaranteed to get it because ain't no one awake at that hour here at least. But yeah. And then I saw this morning I saw that I could refer someone, but they have to live here for it to actually work. So if you lived here, I could refer you and you would get in.
Well, I probably wouldn't have a problem getting in there.
You might. There's a lot. Anytime I go to a place, there's like 2 people, other drivers waiting for something. There's still a lot here, but you probably could, yeah.
Well, maybe, I don't know. I might have trouble, but if it gave you a thing to refer someone, then probably not as bad as it is here. I literally can't do anything besides the Amazon Flex, which I might try to do, but it's the fucking grocery shit, and I don't want to do that. It's
But if
Amazon Fresh pickups.
there's anyone that like needs like a job or anything, hold up, my fucking video comments are blowing up. Yeah, I'm
Fuck
that
off.
guy. No, they're anyway. What was I saying? If you have anyone wants a job and you need some, you just don't want to like do anything. Like DoorDash is honestly could be all right. I would say an actual job is definitely better because because obviously this is a you have to pay the taxes at some point on this, so that's one of the negatives. So if you make $100 that day, you probably should save some of it because eventually you're gonna have to pay the tax. So in a normal job, you wouldn't have to do that. So just think about that. Honestly, even if you just did it for like an hour, made $20 real quick, just so I don't get some grub, it's nice just to be able to do it on the side. Especially if you just
It
work a
is.
normal job and on your days off, do it for like 2 hours, just to have
Mm,
spending just a little side money for yourself. You just
It's
have to
good.
get you just have to get gas a lot.
Yeah, depending on your car, which sucks, putting a little wear and tear on the car. But
And
I guess
there's
it's
one
not
nice,
bad if you're doing the streets.
yeah. There's one
You
nice
got to
thing.
do the freeway then. Shut up.
I'm trying to fucking speak, bitch. I'm one nice thing about DoorDash is nobody, ever since uh lock in or COVID, whatever the fuck, when we were like indoors, they added the option to just leave it at the door. Everyone does that. You never have to talk to anybody. You just go to the door. You drop it at their door, take a picture of it, and then you confirm it, and that's it. You could literally leave it in the street, take a picture, and it would let you do that.
That's fucked.
You don't. You totally could though. Like as long as you're close to the address, I could literally put it in the road, run it over, take a picture, and then they would go through. I would definitely get in trouble for that because they would see it, but
All right.
you could totally do that because most people don't. Most of the time, I've never had an order where I had to hand it to them unless it was like a business. If it's ever a house or an apartment, you just leave it at the door, take a picture because the app makes you take a picture, and then you leave. But yeah, most of the time they don't want you to knock on the door because their animals will start like freaking out. Like fair enough. There's just one order I did, and there's this old lady sitting in the like her fucking chair. She looked fucking miserable when I was delivering. I could see her through the window. She looked like she wanted to fucking end herself.
Maybe that was the day she was having one last meal.
No, some fucking weird fucking nerd came out and grabbed it.
Yeah.
Like some goofy ass looking fella. Kind of looked like Lester. Or, I think it's his name from Grand Theft Auto 5. The nerd guy in that. Kind of looked like that.
Uh,
Like
I think I know who you speak of.
he looks like he touches kids. The guy that I saw, he probably might have. I'm not sure,
That's
but
that's wrong.
that's all the DoorDash stuff. But I do think if I did that full time completely, I could easily live off it. You just have to prepare for the tax part
Yep.
and be ready to fix your
B.
car a lot if you run into issues.
Yeah. That's the downside.
But DoorDash does have like insurances and stuff, like the life insurance and ice, all that shit. You can get it through the app. I don't know if it's good, but it's there.
I'd imagine it's decent. Maybe.
I don't think there was
Uh,
dentist stuff, but or eye actually. There was life insurance though. There wasn't even. I don't think there's even car insurance. There might have been. I didn't really look that much. But yeah.
well, I think you need to have it before you could even deliver, right? I don't think they just let you.
Well, the car insurance probably. I don't know how about that, but yeah, the insurance was like $1 a week or something to be on all of them.
It's crazy.
Well, there was free ones, and then there was the dollar a week ones. There were all of them were different. I don't know. Yeah, that's it for that. I guess we can start getting into this Marvel stuff, and so everyone knows we are going to be talking about Venom 3 at the end, but we'll go through all this other Marvel stuff first. I have a little bit of stuff here. Also, we'll get the. If you haven't seen Venom 3, just don't listen to this pod. I don't know how you haven't seen this shit yet. It's like 3 weeks old at this point. Well, I guess if you
Yeah.
haven't, I mean, surprised, but go watch it on Tuesday or something. Get a $5 ticket.
Well, it's
Eh,
about 8 because of the fee,
of course, it's
the booking fee.
yeah.
It's fuckers.
Anyway, we're gonna talk about this Marvel stuff real quick. Sebastian Stan. who plays the Winter Soldier or Bucky Barnes. If you don't know who he is, Sebastian. He wants two prequel projects for MCU. He wants a prequel to the First Avenger that explores Bucky Barnes' friendship with Steve Rogers. Don't know how that movie would work, but
Huh?
I have no idea. But these are all he said these things. These aren't like someone like assuming. These are the real things he said. And then he also wants a prequel to the Winter Soldier, where it's a prequel where it shows the Winter Soldier training Black Widow. I don't know where any of this stuff happened or how these would even work.
I think that one would be cool,
When did he
but
train Black Widow?
I have no idea. But I think she mentions it briefly in the Winter Soldier. Like, not that she trained him, but I don't think he trained her at all.
Because
She
this
was
says
trained by the academy that she was at.
yeah, apparently at some point, at least he seems to think that he trained Black Widow. Wait, are they all called Black Widow from the Red Room or whatever?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Maybe it's not her specifically then. It's just maybe that and just the Red Room and I don't know. But yeah, he want I don't that one I guess makes sense. I don't know how the first Avenger one would work because he wasn't even in half the movie and then
It would be
dies.
it would be terrible. Like,
What would happen? I don't even unless it's like even then even if it was before he became Captain America, he was a skinny little kid. What would it even be? It wouldn't even be a Marvel movie. It'd be them as fucking little kids or something.
be them fucking around.
It would. I don't know how that would work, but yeah. But people were also saying that since he wants prequel movies, that they think that he dies in Thunderbolts, which I don't. I doubt it, but that's what people were thinking. But both of these aren't going to happen, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, that would be stupid.
I guess another Marvel
Although
stuff. Yeah.
prequel stuff hasn't been something that they've done really. I mean,
Other than the Black Widow movie,
yeah.
I've got Charlie Cox, who plays Daredevil.
Ha!
Uh, wants to fight alongside Tom Holland's Spider-Man in the MCU at some point. Probably will happen in Secret Wars, I'd imagine. And he also wants to meet Ben Affleck's Daredevil, which probably won't happen, but it'd be interesting. I doubt that's going to happen though. The Ben Affleck part of that.
Yeah, I mean, if they had any chance, it probably would have. The best chance probably would have been in Wolverine and Deadpool.
No, there's that.
But he's dead. He's dead though.
Ben Affleck's
Unless it's a
one.
bear. Yeah, he's dead.
Does he die?
He's dead in the fucking
I
in
guess he was, huh?
Deadpool.
He was,
Deadpool and
huh?
Wolverine. He's
Yeah,
dead. Unless it's a variant, but
it'd definitely be a variant. But yeah, that's
yeah, he
that.
dead.
In the SSU Sony Spider-Man universe has grossed over $2 billion at the box office. So that's all of their movies: Venom 1 through 3, Morbius, and Madam Web. One
I
point
think Venom.
one
I
point
think Venom
seven
has a
billion
huge
of that
portion.
1.7 billion of that money is Venom. That is awful.
Take
Morbius
a hint.
is fine.
Morbius is a. It's
Morbius
not that
is
bad.
Morbius is all right. And I honestly thought I didn't see this one in theaters, but I honestly thought that he actually did say it's Morbin time. I was like, he actually says that in the movie at some point, and he never does. But if he did, dog shit. But he never does. Other than the dancing scene,
The dancing scene is terrible.
other than that, the
It's
movie
so
is
fucking
not bad.
bad.
People overact, and I think the end credit scene with vultures is ridiculous as well. Because
Makes no sense, and
how's he
they
even
still
there?
haven't done any. Well, the same thing happened. It's like when Tom Hardy went to
Oh,
the
he
MCU.
got
Well, that
TP'd.
Vulture went. Yeah, he got TP to that universe apparently, and somehow they know each other. But
That's probably
whatever. That never.
that's never gonna
It's
happen.
not.
So
It's not gonna happen now because they. If anything, I'm guessing Sony's retconned.
your favorite
I'm saying that
word.
word again. My favorite word. The retconned is the word of the day. People learn it.
It's like me saying,
Uh,
"What's that shit I always used to say?"
basically.
Basically, That's like you're basically retcon.
but mine is the actual word.
Basically is a word.
Yeah, but you're using it in like
I'm using it.
dumbass ways.
How's it dumbass ways? I'm using it to say to like shorten a sentence.
You're
End of
using it the way that rappers go like, oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know what the
That's you.
fuck you're even saying anymore. But Madam Web's on there, obviously as well. And then
Madam Web's not
terrible.
bad.
It's terrible. You're dog shit for even saying that it's even remotely
It's not
good. That is the worst movie I've ever seen, and it's a crime that movie was originally supposed to come out on my birthday, and it didn't. It came out 2 days before. I would have killed myself if I had to live on the same like day as that movie.
It's not that bad.
The movie is terrible. That guy gonna
Sure.
hurt you.
That man's trying to kill you.
That man's trying to kill you. It's terrible. Dakota Johnson is better than that.
She is. She kind of phoned it in there.
She grabbed a check and fucked off. Sydney Sweeney is better than that, and she's mid at best in acting. At least she's not bad in what's that one show called with Zendaya? Whatever that show's called, she's good in that one.
Euphoria? I haven't seen
Euphoria.
that one yet.
She does good in that. And there was that one rom-com she did. She wasn't bad in that either.
It was okay. Her acting.
She's real good in that.
Yeah, she's real good in that. I love her.
But the other two girls are some of the shit they do. If you guys want to see a video, watch Struggle Nation's reaction to that movie. It is so fucking funny. But that movie is so fucking.
The stupidest thing is when they go to the restaurant, the diner, and start dancing on the table. Like nobody does that, bro.
And there's the time where they got into Ben's car because like one chick was pregnant, and he told them to like cover their faces, and the black chick looked straight out the window into the camera. Like, what are you doing? Oh my god, their reaction to it was so good. But yeah, Struggle Nation, watch their reaction. That shit's funny as fuck. But that movie's terrible. But yeah, 1.7 billion of their money from the Sonyverse is Venom.
Not surprised.
And obviously, none of the Spider-Man movies count in this because those are also Marvel. But
all right, we'll see how Craven does though.
And the Craven is the next one. Craven is going to be the second most popular one on here. I guarantee it.
It will.
Was Morbius rated R?
Rated
I don't
R.
think so.
No, it would have been better if it was.
But yeah, Craven being rated R is going to make it. The trailers. There's a trailer during Venom, as well. I think it was an old one, but
yeah, it was the old one.
But that movie's going to be fucking awesome. I think.
Yeah, I wish that they would have made Venom rated R, but it's whatever.
And I think if they ever do join the worlds together, I don't. What is the Craven actor's name? I forget, Taylor or something.
Aaron Taylor Johnson or something.
Yeah. That guy. You know who I'm talking about. He also plays Quicksilver. So if they ever come together, I wonder how that's gonna work. And like if one ever comes back into it, and like Craven meets her, and she's like, "What the fuck?" I think that'd be interesting. But he's like a completely different person. Could be interesting.
Yeah, but he's technically dead though. And they also retconned.
What the fuck are you saying with this retcon shit?
They also retconned his character in WandaVision anyway. It's actually the dude from the other Quicksilver from X-Men. That's who they retconned him into.
He's in.
So that's her
Mission
real
too. Agatha.
Oh, he is.
He has a scene at least. I never watched the show, but I know he was in it.
That's ends up being her real brother somehow.
Because they retconned.
Exactly.
This episode, ladies and gentlemen, look at the title.
It's gonna be called retconned.
Retcon.
I don't even think it's a real word because when you type it up, it doesn't come up. You have to like spell it yourself.
Let me ask Google. Retcon. Retcon.
Well, retcon might be a word. Retconned, I don't think is a word.
Well, retcon definitely is a word. Okay, Google, that's enough. Fuck, started reading it out to me. But yeah, 1.7 bill.
I'm
When's the
thinking Craven.
Craven comes out next month at some point.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie. Christmas.
Craven comes
I
out on December 13th. Oh, there you go.
I think it's
Which
gonna do big numbers.
which is a Friday. It's 3 weeks away, almost 4.
It's gonna do big numbers.
Probably. But yeah, it
I'm
should be
pretty
cool.
excited for it.
I guess we can talk about this real quick. Obviously, I think have I passed you up yet? I have. Yeah,
Fuck off. Some bullshit.
bitch. I led for so long, and then you've passed me like 2 years ago, and now I'm. Daddy's home.
You did. You got. Oh yeah, you're 389 now, and I lost one this morning somehow. Some bullshit.
uh, and my video is about to be on 8K, and then that new one's on 510. Those
Might
shorts
get
did
more
go.
people to watch the pod or listen to the pod.
If anyone is listening to the pod that came from those Destiny 2 builds, uh, thanks for hanging. Uh, this pod has nothing to do with
Appreciate
Destiny, so don't expect it.
appreciate your service.
But but you can't actually get ad money on YouTube until you hit 1,000 subs. When you hit 500, you get the ability to get memberships. I guess it'd be like a Twitch sub.
Oh, that's stupid. I thought you could monetize at 500.
You can monetize that, but people would have to like pay for it.
Well, that blows.
Or you can get the shorts version of it, but you have to get like 10 million views or something.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
It could happen, just take a while. I don't make enough shorts to justify ever trying for that, but let's go back to this Marvel stuff. One more Marvel thing before Venom. Kevin Feige, who's the director, or I guess the head honcho of MCU, uh, he revealed his 3. This is a random one. This has nothing to do with anything, but he revealed his 3 favorite MCU moments, and I'm gonna see what you think of these. I think they're not bad. I don't think there's like a 1, 2, 3 to this. He just said 3 of them. I don't know which one's his favorite, but Tony Stark saying "I am Iron Man" in the first movie. Black Panther being revealed for the first time, which I think was Civil War, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, the big obvious one is the Avengers coming out of the portals in Endgame. I like the
It's
portal
a
one
cool.
because that is the best cinematic thing I've ever seen in my life. The first time seeing that in the theater is insane.
Pretty fucking nuts.
The Civil War, the
I
Black
cried.
Panther
I think
thing,
I cried.
the Black Panther one wouldn't be on mine, and I don't think the I Am Iron Man would be either. They're both good
I
though.
don't think. I think. I think for me is Tony dying.
When he says I am Iron Man, there, yeah, I would put
That
that version
one.
of it. Not when he says it in
That
the
one.
fucking first movie.
That one fucks me. That one sucks. That one just hurts my soul. Watching him die.
That what else would be good?
Um.
Hmm.
That. I'm thinking. Mm,
Um, trying to think. I don't know. I'd have to. If I thought about it, I could definitely think of something.
they're big moments. Like if it's small moments, Thor coming down in Wakanda was fucking amazing.
Oh, that's another good moment. Yeah, in Infinity War.
When he fucking slams
That's
down in Infinity
that's
War, that moment's fucking great.
also, yeah, it is good.
That part was sick. Um,
Good moment. Like should have aimed for the head, and then he snaps.
yeah.
Uh,
Uh,
trying to think. I guess it's multiple moments. I think all of Ultron's speeches are pretty good in that movie. Mainly I think it's just the voice actor. It's just a good voice.
yeah.
Uh,
There's too many moments. I don't. His choices aren't bad, but they're not my choices. I'd go with.
I'd have to think.
Definitely
But
the portal. The portal scene's fucking dope. I think for me though, it'd be the portal, and then when Cap finally says "Avengers Assemble," after all that time, him not being able to say it,
that's pretty much the
and
portal
then
scene.
seeing them all there, fucking great. It would have been so much better if they were able to get everybody involved, like who they have now, like Deadpool or and Wolverine, and them. Be so much better. But I guess we're gonna get that in Secret Wars, so maybe even Doomsday, but for sure Secret Wars. So
Yeah, that's all the Marvel stuff. Now there's probably more now. I don't know. I got these notes last night, and that was all the good stuff that I could find.
we got a new trailer for Brave New World. I mean,
I was gonna put that on here, but it's just a trailer. They showed a lot of Red Hulk. If you guys want to see Red Hulk, there's a lot of Red Hulk in the new trailer, the official trailer.
there's a lot of people were saying it was the best trailer they've seen from the MCU. I don't think so. There's been so
Oh,
many other great trailers. It's a good trailer, but it's not like
definitely good.
it's
I
not
think
the greatest.
the Infinity War trailer is probably the best one.
It's probably the best trailer I've ever seen.
I think it's also the most viewed trailer on YouTube. I think it has.
Just
It's. I don't know if it's in the
just a
billion views, but it's definitely a. Let me see.
just a
Infinity
fantastic trailer.
Infinity War trailer. What the fuck? Don't search up Infinity War trailer and look at the shorts were wild. 264 million views, and then another one of them has 108 million views. But I think it like broke a record for like most views in 24 hours at the time.
It's a pretty damn good trailer. I'm trying to think of what other MCU movie had a great trailer.
I'm looking at
Um,
Endgames. Endgames I don't think was too insane. They really couldn't show a lot though. It's more of just like a recap of the last 10 years and then a little bit of the movie.
oh, there was one trailer. There was one trailer. It was actually for Endgame. It was a shorter one that was actually really fucking good. It was like the TV spot or something like that, and it's the one where Thanos says, uh, it's when he does a speech at the end, and it's like that smaller trailer. He's like, "Oh, where did that? What does he say? The fucking
I know what you're talking about though, yeah.
can't live with your failure, and where did that lead you back to
Back to
me?"
me.
It's like
Yeah, yeah.
that trailer is like a smaller TV spot trailer with that, and it was fucking pretty amazing. Um,
Don't go on YouTube and search Infinity War.
I'm going to do it now.
And don't look at the YouTube shorts.
Infinity War. Whoa. Holy.
Obviously it's AI.
Good God. Yeah, I know that she doesn't look like she doesn't have big ones like that.
Do you see the other two that are next to it?
Uh, for me, it's
Because right here I have Elizabeth Olsen, and then next to it is Scarlett Johansson, and then there's another Elizabeth Olsen one.
mhm. The other two are Star Lord.
I don't have that. I have Thanos and then the Squidward guy. But yeah. Anyway, if you guys want
Yeah.
to see that, go fucking look that up and jack your fucking wheelie off. But let's get into this Venom shit. I actually didn't think this episode was going to be that long, and it actually is. I thought it was going to be a shorter one. Well, we've got it. Also, real quick, I just remembered this. Anything that I've said about the about politics, I know nothing, so don't take anything I say seriously because I know nothing. That's
We
about the
both
like
don't.
everything that I said is I saw on Twitter. But Donald Trump did win. Get shit on. And also, if you're gonna hate on someone for voting for someone, you have to fucking
You have
look back at your
problems.
own life.
You have problems if you're gonna unfriend somebody or not talk to them because of who they vote for or who they support.
But
It's like
anyways,
saying
yeah,
you like cereal and I don't. It's the same thing.
yeah. Anyway, let's get to this Venom 3. I saw it the week of release. I don't know what it was like. I don't even remember. It was like fucking Monday or something. And then you saw it a week or two later.
2 weeks later, yeah, it was
And
a long
then
week.
I guess I can explain my movie theater experience. I went to Regal. Obviously, we don't rep that. I don't even have an AMC theater here to go to if I wanted to. So, but fuck AMC, those cocksucking pieces of shit. Um, yeah, but I went, saw it. It was like in the middle of, it was like 12, so that I didn't get any kids, mostly high schoolers, in the theater. Mainly because high schoolers like to fucking talk during a movie. That's my main thing because they're like, I'm gonna talk this whole time. Fucking dumb fucks. But I got a Venom cup. That's I mean you can probably Google it. Regal Venom cup. That's that one. I don't know if that's probably
Right, right.
a different one, but I got it was $15.99. It took him like 10 minutes to find it in the back. I also asked if they had any of the popcorn buckets. He said, and I said, don't worry about it, just the cup. Because I'm not fucking. I was already late for the previews, so I was like, I don't want to be too late because I want to get in there. So I got the cup. He found it finally. Didn't clean it. Just opened it and put the drink in it. And then I also got a little popcorn. I was originally gonna do the unlimited thing, but I didn't have it ready to actually do it. How did you get it? Because don't
And
you have it the unlimited bucket drink thing?
yeah, I just asked them inside. And they gave it to me there.
Was it $22 like the app said?
No, she gave it to me for like I think it was $7 or $10. She just gave it to me for that price, like a refill price. I didn't say I was like, I ain't complaining shit.
Like, okay, and you just still have it?
Yeah,
Rigo, you just got shit on hard.
yeah, they
But
did.
if I would have asked for it, because there was a sign above the concession that said it was $32, and I was like, well, the app said 22, but I don't have the thing to show you that it's 22. So, but I'll do it
Yeah,
next
they
time.
get fucked. And now I have it. Well, I mean, I think it only lasts till the end of the year. I don't know what they're gonna do for next year, but that would suck if I had to buy another one. But I guess it's not a big deal. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it to only have to pay $10 for a refill instead of 20 something. I wish the cup was a large, but it's not a big deal. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Why give me a large bucket but not a large cup? But whatever.
I mean, I don't ever I don't even, most of the time I don't even get anything when I go to the movie. I just go straight into the movie. Mostly because it's fucking
Most,
expensive.
yeah, most of the time I do, but
I might get a
sometimes I'm weak.
popcorn. Sometimes I don't get a drink ever because I don't want to have to take a fucking piss during the middle of the movie. But I did get I got a drink that time, and luckily I didn't have to take a piss ever, so I was I was ready. But my theater was pretty much empty. There was someone like behind me, and then to the left, a little bit down, and then some people in there or the other seats. But that was my experience.
Right.
And then I guess we just get straight into the movie. We're not gonna fucking explain the movie scene by scene. We haven't done that in a while, but how about we do a non-spoiler review, just a quick little rating, and then we can go the spoiler review. We'll just do a quick rating. I think this it's hard to say because I mean Carnage is 100% the third one. Out of all three of these, it's the third. It just is.
Right.
And it's I don't know if I want to put this one on this end in second place or first place because when I look at the first one, it takes 40 minutes of nothing, of him like fighting with Carlton Drake or whatever, and he gets fired, and then his girlfriend breaks up with him. It takes 40 minutes before he actually gets the symbiote, and then another like 20 minutes before Venom actually comes out and shows himself. I mean, there's like a little bit of Venom here and there, but he doesn't actually like turn into Venom for like 20 minutes after this. So it's like an hour of movie of like almost nothing. But
I feel like this one dragged out a little bit, to be honest. But I mean, you do see Venom here and there, but I still think it drags out. I mean, besides him transforming and
there's one. We'll get into the spoiler. Okay, I'm gonna let's do a quick rating, and then we can do spoiler real quick. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna rank them. I'm just gonna say 8 out of 10.
8. I think 8 out of 10. I think 8 out of 10 is pushing it for me a little bit. I'd probably do 7.5, but I could settle for 8. It was good. It was pretty good.
Because the action scenes in this one are definitely better than the first one, and then I don't even fucking remember the first one or the second one. The Carnage prison
Yeah,
scene is good, and I don't even know.
I didn't
I
even
guess the church in the end.
I didn't even know the dude in the third one was from the second one.
Yeah,
The cop or whatever. I was like, well, who the fuck is that?
because he gets like killed by Shriek, that screaming bitch in the second one or something, and then at the end he like opens his eyes. I don't know how he got this symbiote though. I don't know where the fuck this symbiote came from that he's on that got him.
I think they gave it to him
Oh yeah,
when he they,
yeah they did.
they
They
gave it
said
to
that
him
on.
there.
They said that,
Yeah.
but he like lived at the end because he like died, but then he like opened his eyes that he was alive or some shit.
No, he's fucking dead again. Oh shit, my bad.
It's fine. Spoiler review now, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, so I gave it 8 out of 10. Koolme
Fine.
gave it 7.5. We'll just overall say 7.5 out of 10. I say the first one's a 7, and then Carnage I'd probably also say like 6 or something. I just think also Carnage was completely wasted.
Yeah, he was. Should have been a two-parter or just a longer movie, but I
Just a
think I did.
fucking different movie.
Yeah,
But
it's
hopefully in the future we'll see him again somehow. But probably not. Also, another thing about Spider-Man. Didn't they announce for Spider-Man 2 the game? The Didn't they announce like there was a trailer for it and everything for the DLC for the Carnage DLC? I swear they did.
oh yeah, they did.
But then they saying that they're not doing DLCs anymore.
Well, he's in the in-game mission, which is I mean, I guess it wasn't a tease to a DLC, but it's a tease to Carnage,
I guess it could
but
be in the third one still.
could be in the third game, but that could have been a DLC. I think that's what they were alluding to was a DLC with Carnage, and they just didn't.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're putting all their focus in Spider-Man 3 because it's the last one or whatever.
But yeah,
Why do people keep doing trilogies and just stopping?
they could probably make a Miles game after if he lives. He probably
He
will.
has to. I'm guessing Peter's gonna die in this one, or they do some multiverse shit,
Yeah.
which would be pretty cool game wise. But
Anyway, back to Venom. We're gonna jump on the spoilers now. For all three of them because this one kind of connects to all of them. Which the first thing is a spoiler starting right now. So if you haven't seen it, fuck off and then come back and unfuck. But we'll start this. I didn't know. I thought it was a lot longer, but the first, second, and the third movie takes span of a year. I thought it was a lot longer. I thought he's had Venom for like years by the time we got to the third one, but it's only been a year.
I thought maybe it was at least 2 years.
Because it says in the movie, "How long have we been together, Eddie?" And he says a year.
Yeah, he does say that.
He was like, "It's only been a year." I gasped. I did an anime gasp in the theater. Went, yeah. I don't know how it's only been a
that's
year.
that's Link.
No, that's anime gasp. And Link. Link's fucking anime cringe.
He is pretty cringe.
Anyway, that's not really that much of a spoiler, so in this one, he's on the run from the feds because they think he's the reason that cop died. Because in to the rest of the world, that cop is dead, and they're blaming Eddie on it, which he obviously not the one that killed him. How does the movie even open up? I don't remember. Is it with Eddie?
I think
No, it's not. Is
he's
it?
at the. Pretty sure he's at the bar.
Oh, does it open up at the bar?
think it does. Honestly, I can't remember.
I'm trying to remember. No, it doesn't. No, it opens up with Noel, doesn't it? Talking.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Okay, yeah. So the big bad of this movie was kind of baited that it would be Noel. Which in a way, it kind of is, but not really. He never really see his face. Like you see his face like twice, I think. One of them being the after credit scene, and then kind of see it in like the middle of the movie for like a second,
Yeah.
half a second. Which, by the way, I think we already said this. Noel is voiced by Andy Serkis, who's under the
Yeah.
he does like Gollum. He was that one guy in what's his character's name? You said it. You told me what it was
He's
earlier.
Ulysses Claw.
That guy. He was in Black Panther. He was in. He got his arm cut off by Ultron.
He also directed the second movie, Venom
Directed
movie.
directed it. That's true. Fuck. That's didn't. Oof. I forgot he did. But obviously he's also Caesar.
Right.
Uh,
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes, and a bunch of other fucking shit. He was in Peter
He's like
Jackson's King Kong.
Yeah, he's like the Troy Baker of movies.
He really is. That's funny. If you
He's
don't know who Troy
everywhere.
Baker is, you won't understand that. But
Yeah.
Troy Baker is on every single fucking video game ever. Pretty much the joke.
Yeah, Google it.
But yeah, he's the voice. So Noel needs the what do they call
Codex.
it? The codex. But the only way to get a codex is from his symbiotes. But to get the codex, the host has to have died, and then the symbiote has to revive them. That's
So they can become one.
So they become one. And Eddie's like, "You've never revived me," and he's like, "Actually, I have." And then he shows the first movie, where
He did die.
where he dies from
Riot.
Riot kills him. Which I feel like, and originally that's not what that was setting up, but they just made it up for it to make sense.
Probably.
So I feel like at the time that probably wasn't what it was meant to be. But so they talk about that, and then the big monster thing comes. What do they call it? The symbiote hunter? Is that what they're called?
So
That's what I think.
yeah,
What
but
Venom
they
calls
had
it,
an
symbiote.
actual. They
had
had
an
a actual
name, yeah.
xenophage. It was xenophage.
That's what it was. So I was like, damn, that's a fucking Destiny 2 gun. Yeah, xenophage are the symbiote hunters. Noel's basically sending them out. I guess we should say Noel is trapped in somewhere. I forget what they call it, but
The prison that they made for them on their
yeah.
planet that they came from.
Yes, on the planet that all the symbiotes are from, they trapped Noel forever, and the only way he can get us for these codex. That's why Noel is not fucking with anybody right now. But he's sending
Which
out
all the codexes are gone except the one Venom has.
Yeah. And so he needs one. So he sends out these symbiote hunters across the galaxy to find one. And he's been doing it for years, like millions of years. And then one enters into Eddie's world and then goes after him.
To be honest, I thought it was kind of weak that they used the alien as the villain of the movie for the third movie. But I mean, it was cool. But I mean, I just thought that we'd have like an actual villain.
Mm-hmm.
But
so I guess kind of that one guy is also the villain, the general guy.
Oh yeah.
Then he also dies.
Who's also from the MCU, which doesn't make any sense. But
I think it's also why they killed him. Because if they ever connected, they'd be like, "Oh, that fucking guy." But
yeah. There's too many of those in the universe right now. But yeah,
there's a lot of people that have played multiple. Him, the Craven fella.
Josh Brolin plays Cable and Thanos.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
That's a little bit easier to pull off because Thanos is just a voice.
Yeah, they'd be like, "You sound like Thanos." That actually would be hilarious.
It would be.
So the movie starts at the bar. I think. Yeah, it definitely goes to the bar, but he's not in the Tom Holland universe, is he, anymore? Then he gets teleported out. He's already out of that.
He gets TP'd. When he says, "I'm sick of this multiverse shit." Yeah, he's like, "I'm sick of this multiverse shit," and then gets TP'd out back to his universe.
And that's when they capture the fucking little piece of Venom, isn't it?
Yeah, they retcon the No Way Home.
And how's
But
he
yeah,
in
that's
the current universe? He captures it because that piece of him gets stuck in the Tom Holland world, but then he brings it back to the new one or to the current.
yeah, they erased it. He doesn't he erased it from getting stuck in that universe. So he doesn't drop it at all. It's when he goes back into the Sony
Oh
universe
yeah,
where he
that's right.
drops it on
And
the
then they
on the
leave the
coin.
bar. Yep.
Yeah. So they that doesn't exist anymore. He just TPs right away. And then he drops it on the coin.
And then they leave
The
you.
pay the peso.
The peso, yeah. That's your currency.
Right.
Then Eddie goes to kills those Mexican fucking cartel guys
Yep.
for
That was pretty cool.
for the like the dog fighting. I was assuming what they were being used for.
He saved the doggies.
Save the doggies. He kills all of them. That's when the alien thing enters the world. Is when they leave that building,
Hmm.
and then they go to the Area 51, which is being shut down in that world. And but then you go underground, and they're keeping all the symbiotes, which the symbiotes. I don't know if maybe you know the answer to this, but you know how they had a shitload of the symbiotes.
Hmm.
Are those the ones from the first movie? Because I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure. Yeah.
Because in the first movie, Carlton Drake also had a bunch of symbiotes, and I'm assuming that's what those are. Is those ones that got transferred over to there?
I'm pretty sure.
Because
Um.
as much as I remember, the first one, those other symbiotes never get talked about ever again in the first movie. Like they're there, but
No,
then
they
nothing
don't.
ever happens with them. So I
I
guess
mean, I guess it makes sense that the movie takes a span of over a year. They must have captured him at some point. Um. Then like off screen or whatever. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're from the first movie. I don't think any more came crashing down. I think they all crashed down at once.
hmm let's just assume that's what they're from, because I don't know where else they would come from.
Yeah.
Then they showed the police officer guy that he's alive and he has a symbiote. I don't know what the name of that symbiote is. I don't think he ever says his name, but I could probably search it. All Venom 3
I
symbiotes.
don't think that they do. He's the
Um,
green one.
let's see. There's names of all of them right here, but it doesn't say which one it is. I guess I can just. So Venom's obviously in it. Lasher. I don't know who that one is. Not Toxin. Phage. Agony. Two-headed hybrid. I don't know if that's actually one of them. Spiky Boy and then White Symbiote. Apparently, we're all in the movie.
Hmm. The two-headed one is when he eats the other one.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
That was
Oh,
pretty cool.
Lasher is the doctor that took the symbiote. The that one doctor that was with the other doctor.
Oh, she was badass. Wait,
That's
the green one?
yeah, the green one that she took, and then she had the blades.
Yeah,
That's a Lasher.
she was dope.
Not Toxin was the police officer guy who dies like
Hmm.
instantly. When I would say the way the alien thing kills him is awesome. He like shreds him up and shoots him out his back.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I was like, that's a cool ass
It's like a
enemy.
garbage disposal type.
Yeah, Shredder.
Phage is the gray one. He's like the big guy. It's the one that attached to this guy. I'll just send you a link so you can see it.
I'm pretty sure. Well, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that the other doctor.
She's attached to
Um,
Agony. I thought it was Scream.
uh, that's what I thought. I was gonna say I thought it was the colors were all fucked in that movie. I thought it was Scream as well.
No
I was like,
Scream
that's
on this one.
Scream
That's what I thought as well. I was like, oh, that's cool.
because it was the hair and shit
Mm-hmm.
that got me. But yeah,
Yes, that's Agony, apparently. Two-headed hybrid is that guy. The two-headed one. And then Blue Spiky Boy is Blue Spiky Boy. And then White
oh, what about
Symbiote.
the white one? Yeah, the white one was dope.
And then all of them pretty much fucking die. Except Agony. and technically Venom. We'll get to it. Let's skip
Yeah, he
ahead a little
does
bit.
die.
Um, this is the one I was gonna say. We're gonna skip ahead. Eddie meets this fucking family in the woods. They're fucking weird. A waste of time. Um, but they get to Vegas.
Well, that for some reason that dude, he's from Amazing Spider-Man. He's Dr. Connors, the
Oh, the
uh
actor, yeah.
the actor, but which doesn't make any sense. I mean, I thought it was gonna be like a what's it called? Because technically, in No Way Home, here's the thing: they all get sent back without their powers, ever getting their powers. So I was like, oh, maybe he survived and turned into this guy, some hippie. But I was like, well, he has two arms. I thought that would have been cool if they did like a Amazing Spider-Man reference, but they didn't. So that just confirms he's not in Andrew Garfield's universe, as far as we know. I mean, but yeah, I mean, weird. It's just weird that they cast actors like in similar role.
I didn't even notice until you said it just now.
Yeah, a lot of people. It's because of beard and shit. A lot of people
Mm-hmm.
didn't really notice, but yeah, that's him.
Yeah, they get to Vegas, but this is like the only part of the movie I didn't like. It's when he starts dancing with Mrs. Chang.
Yeah, that was
That's
fucking
some
silly.
Morbius shit.
Yeah,
Honestly, might be worse. It was honestly because the way that the fucking xenophage sees where the codex is if Venom is like is if Venom's transformed into like Venom.
it was literally made no sense. I think it was their way of making the plot move forward.
Because
He knew that the
it even tells
he knew
him
that
no, but we're not doing that because it's gonna find us. And Venom's like, I don't give a shit. Like fuck you.
yeah, he just transforms into Venom, and then here comes the xenophage, and it's like, what? The whole point was to hide. You're coming out for a stupid dance.
For some fucking dumbass dance.
You know why? It's just I didn't know the movie was directed by a woman. That's not why I'm saying,
Was
but
it
yeah, I didn't notice until the credits.
Venom 3 director? I need to see it. Okay, yeah.
And it started to make a lot more sense after that.
Director Kelly Marshall said about choosing. She's the reason Andy Serkis directed the second one.
He should have directed this one too.
He should have. Honestly, it would probably been that scene wouldn't have happened.
Probably not. Although the DJ scene did happen in Venom 2, but it wasn't that
Oh
bad.
yeah. Fuck, I forgot about that. When Venom goes rogue.
Yeah, for half the movie.
That's yeah. That dancing scene just made no sense. I guess before that. Wait, was it? Yeah, it was before that when he's turning into a frog and a fish. That's when the xenophage. I think. I guess they first get attacked when Eddie's hanging onto the plane, and then they get attacked on the plane, and then he turns into the horse.
Yeah, it's when it's when he's being chased by the general or whatever his name is. Fuck, I forgot his name.
The general guy, yeah. Yeah, then after that, then they go to Area 51 because they get captured because of the dance.
Yeah. Stupid.
Yeah,
So stupid.
then they get taken to Area 51. Also, Area 51 gets demolished. That's why
It
the
does.
one family is going that direction. Is because the dad wants to see an alien or something.
That part was funny as fuck though, when they all the symbiotes come out of the tunnel and he's like, oh, I think he says alien suck or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Because they start
Yeah.
like fucking breaking everything.
Yeah.
So Eddie gets taken to Area 51 with Venom. Venom gets removed from Eddie though, and from the
Mhm.
dance scene he gets taken off and then put somewhere else. And then they get to Area
Honestly,
51.
they could have just killed him right there, and they just decided not to.
Because I think was it either Venom or Eddie has to die for it to go away.
Yeah,
They could have just taken Venom, shoot Eddie, done.
and end the movie.
End of movie. Because Venom can't do shit. He was in that little container. He can't do nothing. This
Yeah,
little
he's
fucking,
just there.
this pane of glass is stopping you right now.
Yeah.
Even though the things we've seen him do, whatever. Yeah, they could have. You say, boom, credits rolling. But
End of movie.
then they go to Area 51, and then they notice that Venom is, when he's not connected to Eddie, that he's actually dying, which is never really explored. It's just they say it.
Well,
But
they're
then,
all dying.
yeah,
They need
they need
an
a host.
actual host. But yeah.
And then eventually the Eddie gets the one doctor, the one that takes the other symbiote. What's that one called again? Lasher. The one that takes Lasher takes Venom first, and then goes
Mm-hmm.
over to Eddie, and then Venom shoots off him because the general guy kills Eddie technically for like a second.
Hey, oh shit, yeah, he dies again.
The general guy's like, "We're taking over this operation." Shoots Eddie in the chest. Venom shoots off of that chick onto Eddie, and then he says, "That's a mistake. The xenophage followed them into Area 51." I guess another thing we should say about the xenophage is xenophage can't see anything except the codex. Its vision is just completely gray.
It reminded me of Pitch Black.
Yeah,
Aliens from Pitch Black.
no idea. I'm just saying.
What?
I don't. Is that a movie? Pitch Black.
That's with Riddick.
Pitch
Vin
Black.
Diesel?
Like it's a Riddick movie.
Unbelievable. Technically, yeah.
I know this movie. I don't think I've seen it, but I definitely have seen the cover art. Fucking Vin Diesel, dude.
It's a good movie. Those aliens only come out
With a Riddick.
every. That's Riddick. Anyway,
Isn't there a Riddick video game?
yeah, it's pretty fun. No, it's like Riddick, Butcher Bay or something like that, or something. It was on the Xbox.
The surprising Riddick game. Riddick American Wasteland?
No,
That's what this is called, at least.
it's
The Chronicles of Riddick Escape from Butcher Bay?
yeah, that one.
Well, there's 2 games then, apparently. Anyway. So then the xenophage follows them to Area 51, because he just knows, I guess. Then, yeah, the xenophage starts attacking, then all the symbiotes get broken out. No, they release the symbiotes, and then they attach to people. Because she, like, tells them to release them so that they can, like, fight back or something.
Well, I think that and just fucking escape. But yeah, pretty much to fight back too.
But then they all get shit on, for the most part. And then, yeah, they break out of Area 51, and that's when also this dumbass family, which I don't know how they didn't get caught breaking into Area 51, but they sneak into Area 51, somehow don't get caught. Because I feel like even if Area 51 was getting taken out, like it was going to be not being used as a base anymore, it would still be getting monitored. But they get in. Not only do they get in, they get up a tower, and then they're just standing up there, looking. Like this, they could have easily been sniped right now by someone who's watching. Like they could have been pop, 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 all fucking like 4 of them.
All right.
But yeah,
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, the family breaks in, then they see the aliens break out. They're like, "Oh, I guess there's no aliens," and then they break out, and then they start fighting the xenophage, and then more show up actually, because Null sends, we found a codex, and then he sends like 2 more into that world. Also, another thing we should say about these xenophages is when because they did fuck him up like 2 or 3 times, he just puts himself back together. So I don't even know how you could really kill it unless other than the way they do kill it at the end. But so whenever they do fuck it up, he just puts himself back, because I think he falls from the plane and then smashes, but then he just comes back together.
Yeah, it got sucked into the engine.
That's what it was.
Got tore to pieces. It's like a regenerator from RE4.
Yep. Except I don't want to fuck it.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You said you're all like, yeah. So you confirmed that you want to fuck a regenerator.
Not really.
I would. That
It's
and
not in the Iron Maiden.
not that I mean the RE4 remake version, they got a dumpy. They be packing
They
some
do got
cake.
they do got dumpies,
Yeah, they're
especially
fighting
when
and that
they're slithering on the ground.
that's awful. Let's skip ahead a little bit. They start fighting, they get shit on, and then hmm. Then I don't know how much I want to skip. It's just they're just fighting.
The
That's all
the
they're doing.
final fight's like at least 30, maybe 30 minutes. I don't know, maybe 20. It's not. That's pretty much the movie right there. When they're trying to fight to save, basically just trying to keep Venom alive at this
Mm-hmm.
point. Um,
But they're just trying to keep Venom alive, and then basically they keep getting shit on. They keep basically reviving themselves, the xenophages, and then Venom's like, I guess another thing is Eddie and Venom are trying to get to New York City to start a new life because they're banned from San Francisco. Probably should have said that in the beginning. They're trying to get to New York City, but basically Venom's all like, they get into this helicopter to hide out for a second. Venom's like, I wish I could have seen the Statue of Liberty, and then he basically sacrifices himself so that Eddie can live on.
right.
So
He after he heals Eddie again.
he kills Eddie again. Then they he leaves the helicopter. Then he absorbs all of the xenophages. I think there's only 2 left at this point. One of them is fully dead from like burning it or something. I think they kill one, and then there's 2 left, something like that. But he absorbs them, and then he heads over. He drags them to that fucking like acid thing that drops just fucking acid on shit, and then it melts, which they tease in like in the very beginning of the movie. But
Right.
that's how the other 2 xenophages die. But then also Venom goes out with it.
He does. Sad. Very sad. Of course, they do like a little flashback of all the other, all the moments they had together.
At the very end, I think that's what the reshoot scene was that.
Mm.
Over all these pods we've been bigging up, oh, it's probably a Spider-Man thing. Nope. It's a fucking Maroon 5 fucking uh montage of all the other movies.
Right. Honestly, Sony never does like big moments like that for
Nope.
some fucking strange reason.
Well,
Like
they
that's what
tried with
people.
Vulture and it fucked.
Yeah, nobody wants that. People want Spider Man. People want to know what Spider Man. People want to see Spider Man fight Venom.
They do. I guess
And
Spider-Man 3 did it, but it was terrible.
yeah, no, they want Tom Holland to go against Tom Hardy's Venom, and they just won't fucking do it. Or Andrew Garfield's. They just won't do it. It's just, I mean, I'm sure Marvel has an idea of what they want to do,
I'm
but
sure it's like in the works.
yeah, they just missed opportunities for like huge moments like this to get people to watch the fucking movies, and it would have just been pretty cool to see. Maybe even just a glimpse of Spider-Man swinging in the background when he went to New York.
But I feel like they would have known about his existence. Well, I guess
Unless
he could have become Spider-Man at
maybe
that moment, I guess, but
maybe it's like
or
across the Spider-Verse type thing where that Spider-Man doesn't exist there,
it's the
and he
Sydney
went to,
Sweeney Spider-Man. It's for that chick.
oh God.
I think she's actually supposed to play Black Cat in the 4th movie, the one that's coming. At least I was rumored. I don't know
Mm.
if it's true or not, but it'd be pretty solid. Just her in an outfit, not her acting, but
That would be
her in a Black Cat outfit.
yes. It'd be real nice.
I guess we can talk about the credit scenes. The first one, the only one that really, I mean, the second one is pretty big because it shows Venom on the roach, but the first one is setting up Null for the future, which I saw someone's theory about this. They think that in the fourth one, Tom Holland's Spider Man is going to get symbiote somehow, die. The symbiote's going to revive him. That's how he become kind of like in Spider Man 2, how the symbiote revives him.
Right.
And then that's how there's going to be a codex in the MCU world. And then Null's going to get that one. And that's how he's going to break out. I thought that's not a
Interesting.
bad theory. That Tom Holland's going to die in the fourth one, get the symbiote suit, be a fucking piece of shit. The codex is going to be a thing, and then, yeah, that's how he gets it. I don't know if Null has to kill them to get the codex, or if he just has to get some. I think he does kill them. I don't know.
We have to
But
break out first.
I think just like I don't know how they get the because Null doesn't get the codex. The fucking Xenophage thing gets it.
Right. Interesting
But
theory.
that's what someone's theory was. I was like, that sounds pretty decent. But they do show the second one. It shows the guy from the bar breaking out of Area 51, which I don't know why they took that guy at all, but they did. But then it shows that the little bit of that little piece of Venom that was taken was on a roach. That shows Venom is alive still.
I didn't even know that was Venom. I thought it was I thought it was just a random because it was electricity, wasn't it?
I
I
think it was
thought there
just a
was
black roach.
electricity in the vial. That's what I thought it
Well,
was.
the
But
one
I
that
have to,
that one chick had the electricity, the purple one.
no, yeah, that's what I thought that vial had, but maybe I'm tripping. I have to rewatch that scene. But yeah,
That one had a little black roach at the end.
completely forgot that because that's the sample that he took from the beginning. I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
but yeah.
So Venom could still make his way. He knows where Eddie's at. So,
At least where he's going, or where he is. Yeah.
well, even though they already said they're not going to make a Venom 4, but
But Tom Hardy did say he'd be down to make a rated R Venom movie.
they better. That'd be dope.
But yeah.
Missed opportunities for Venom.
But all three movies are. If you're not looking at them as being cinematic masterpieces, they are fun watches.
Yeah, they're definitely good watches. They're entertaining. I might have to rewatch the first one later.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, Deadpool Wolverine is now on Disney Plus.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it was like yesterday or something. They released a video. Ryan Reynolds and the blind chick, Big Al or whatever. Her
Blind
character,
Owl.
Blind Al, yeah, Blind Al, and Deadpool sitting on a couch watching the movie on Disney Plus, and then it's like now on Disney Plus.
Ooh. I haven't seen it since the theaters. I might have to give it another watch.
I haven't
Movie's
watched it though,
great.
but it is now there if you guys want to watch it again if you have Disney Plus. But yeah, that's our Venom. That's the whole movie. The only thing this one sets up everyone is Null. That's it. There's nothing else. And I guess that Venom is still alive,
Right.
but we probably won't
No
see
other,
nothing else. But we probably won't see anything with Null until after Secret Wars. Maybe even
which is
Kingslayer.
tragic.
Maybe I guess the fourth Spider-Man movie. But we'll see.
Probably. Unless we get like a tease during Craven, but I really doubt it.
Hmm. But that's it.
Oh, there's one more MCU thing. Denzel Washington has confirmed he's in Black Panther 3, apparently.
Oh, I saw that too. That was one of his
Interesting.
movies that he said was on his before he retires. That's one of his last movies, and there was like a bunch of other ones. He said his last like 5 movies are his before he retires, and it was like that, and then a bunch of other shit.
Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting.
Maybe he's Black Panther.
That'd be funny. Maybe he's Kang.
hope not. The Kang thing is over. It's never coming back.
Tragic. I was looking forward to watching them fight Kang.
Which is
The
wild because they
Avengers.
set it up so fucking hard. It makes sense because that's what they
Nah.
originally were doing. I mean, honestly,
The fucking god damn the moment. Did you ever watch Quantumania?
yeah.
Fuck the line. He's the line when he says, "Are you the one with the hammer?"
Oh yeah.
You know, or I killed you. You know, are you the one with the hammer?
Have
It's
I
just
killed? He
all
says
his.
he's like, "Have I killed you before?" Yeah,
Yeah,
when
it's
he's
just
when he's imprisoned.
yeah, it's fucking this the way he talks and everything is just. Was really looking forward to him fighting the Avengers. That would have been so sick.
Well, they set up the whole Council of Kings, whatever, at the very end of that too,
Yeah.
and how they're about to go start shitting on everyone.
I really wish they just would have recasted. It made sense considering there's variants in this fucking universe. Not every variant looks the same.
They don't need a recast. All he did was hit a woman. Get over it.
Yeah, like,
Robert Downey
like,
Jr. used to do drugs, and they didn't give a shit about that.
and look who he turned out to be,
Give
the
this guy
face
a
of the
second.
MCU.
Just give the guy a second chance. Who cares? Only people that were caring are people that voted for Kamala.
Exactly. Well, it sucks now because now everything's rushed. Pretty sure they pulled that doomsday shit out their ass.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're gonna
Or
bring
they
back
just
Robert Downey Jr.
that, but also it's probably going to be similar to what the Kang movie was going to be. It's just Doctor Doom now taking his place.
Oh, there's a rumor that Thanos is gonna be in Doomsday, and
I saw
Doomsday is
that
gonna
too.
shit on Thanos right in the beginning or some shit, which would be pretty cool to show Doomsday's power.
Yeah, that's it.
Banger episode, rated 5 stars.
Just make sure you rate the
Like,
pod 5 stars. If you're on YouTube, like the episode on Spotify or Apple. Uh, like I don't know what Apple does, but on Spotify rate 5. I think it's the same on Apple. I don't fucking know. But
share the pod.
share the pod everywhere. Make sure you guys sub to my YouTube, and if you're sub to Koolme, unsub.
Right, because
But
he's past me at this point.
yeah, hey, it's how it be. I'm sure you can pass me at some point.
Tragic.
But
We'll see.
you're never gonna pass me again. I just won't allow it.
Yeah, I'm fucked. Fuck off, mate.
But ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this. Fuck Pandora, fuck AMC Theater, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.